Welcome to CDL exam practice test. Our topic today is controlling speed and managing space. Use the link in the description to download the app on the App Store for free practice tests. Number 1. What is the perception distance? A. The length that your vehicle travels in ideal conditions. B. The length that your vehicle travels in bad conditions. C. The length of road that your vehicle travels in one day. D. The length of road that your vehicle travels in 1 3/4 seconds. The correct answer is A. The length that your vehicle travels in ideal conditions. Explanation. The perception distance is known as the length traveled by your vehicle in ideal conditions from the time you perceive a danger until it is acknowledged by your brain. It can be influenced by a variety of mental and physical factors, particularly the danger itself and visibility conditions. Number 2. What is the average driver's reaction time? A. 1/3 second to 1 second. B. 1/3 second to 3/4 second. C. 3/4 second to 1 second. D. 1 second to 2 seconds. The correct answer is C. 3/4 second to 1 second. Explanation. Reaction distance is the length of road drivers will continue to travel in optimum conditions prior to braking to avoid a danger ahead. The average driver's reaction time is 3/4 second to 1 second, about 61 feet when traveling at 55 miles per hour. Number 3. At 40 miles per hour, how is the impact and braking distance in comparison with when driving at 20 miles per hour? A. 4 times greater. B. 3 times greater. C. 5 times greater. D. 16 times greater. The correct answer is A. 4 times greater. Explanation. Speed is a major factor in the amount of time it takes you to stop and the impact of your vehicle in the event of a crash. At 40 miles per hour, the impact and braking distance are 4 times greater than when driving at 20 miles per hour. At 60 miles per hour, your impact and braking distance become 9 times greater, with your stopping distance longer than the length of a football field. When your speed increases to 80 miles per hour, the impact and braking distance are 16 times greater than when traveling at 20 miles per hour. High speeds significantly increase stopping distances and the severity of crashes. By reducing speed, you can greatly decrease the distance you need to stop. Number 4. What is the friction between the tires and the road called? A. Gravity. B. Traction. C. Resistance. D. Fixture. The correct answer is B. Traction. Explanation. Traction is the friction between the tires and the road, which is essential to steering and stopping a vehicle. Certain road conditions lessen the effects of traction, requiring lower speeds. Number 5. What is black ice? A. Thick layer of ice. B. Snow-covered roadway. C. A mixture of rainwater and oil. D. A transparent layer of very thin ice. The correct answer is D. A transparent layer of very thin ice. Explanation. Black ice is a transparent layer of very thin ice. It often appears when the temperature dips below freezing and the road looks wet. Although the road may appear wet, black ice will make it very slick. Number 6. What leads to the increase in the vehicle's speed when going downhill? A. Asphalt. B. Lubrication. C. Gravity. D. Rainwater. The correct answer is C. Gravity. Explanation. When traveling downhill, gravity will cause your vehicle's speed to build. It is essential to operate your vehicle at a speed that is not too fast for the weight of the vehicle and its cargo, the length of the hill, the steepness of the hill, the road conditions, and the weather. Number 7. What should you do before starting driving downhill? A. Shift into a low gear. B. Shift into a high gear. C. Push on the accelerator. D. Stop to check road conditions. The correct answer is A. Shift into a low gear. Explanation. Prior to driving down a hill, shift into a low gear and follow safe braking practices to control the speed. Heed to speed limit and grade postings specifying the hill's length and steepness. The brakes will have the most impact when the vehicle is in a lower gear and near the administered revolutions per minute. Use brakes cautiously so you can safely slow or stop when conditions are hazardous. Number 8. What does tailgating mean? A. Passing other drivers too often. B. Driving too closely behind a vehicle. C. Changing lanes suddenly. D. Turning without signaling. The correct answer is B. Driving too closely behind a vehicle. Explanation. The verb tailgate describes the status when one driver drives too closely behind another vehicle. Number 9. If you are traveling at 40 miles per hour behind a 60-foot vehicle, what should you do to avoid a crash? A. Follow at least 6 seconds of space behind the vehicle. B. Follow at least 3 seconds of space behind the vehicle. C. Follow at least 4 seconds of space behind the vehicle. D. Follow at least 2 seconds of space behind the vehicle. The correct answer is A. Follow at least 6 seconds of space behind the vehicle. Explanation. If traveling 40 miles per hour, follow at least 1 second behind for each 10 feet of vehicle length. Therefore, in this case of a 60-foot vehicle, to avoid a crash, you should allow at least 6 seconds behind the vehicle. Number 10. Which of the following situations possibly leads to tailgating? A. You are about to turn left. B. You are driving too fast. C. You are driving slowly. D. You are about to change lanes. The correct answer is C. You are driving slowly. Explanation. Some situations where you may be tailgated include if you are driving slowly, essentially trapping the vehicle in back of you. Or during inclement weather, which can make it tough for the driver behind you to clearly see the road ahead. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for updated videos every week.